Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. I've got a little experiment today. I was thinking in my head, I was like, what are CEOs doing? Are CEOs buying in this environment? And if so, what does that look like? And I was also thinking, are there CEOs buying stocks that are under $1 or under $10, etc.? So I started messing around on Finviz and I did a little search for institutional ownership up 45%, gross margins over 10%, a quick ratio over 1, meaning that they have adequate cash on hand, long-term debt to equity is under 1, and the stock price is over $2. So that's my little experiment. If you guys are interested to see what CEO ownership looks like over 45% in the recent filings and what the stocks look like, let's begin this journey. If you've been here before and you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. It really helps me out. And also consider hitting the like button. Let's go. All right, guys, as discussed and promised and communicated, we are looking at stocks with a quick ratio over 1, a price over $2, long-term debt to equity under 1, gross margin over 10%, right below my mouth, and insider transactions over 45%. We have, I'm going to move, I don't know where to put my head, right here, I guess. We have 18 stocks, and what we're going to do is we are going to look to see if the sales plus income is greater than or equal to the shares float. If it is greater, we're going to continue to dive into that stock. If it is lower, we're going to cancel that stock out because that means that the stock is losing more money than what it's probably worth now. So let's go ahead and jump into our first one. Our first one is Cosmos Health. I have not looked at these before, so we are getting the pleasure to do this together. Forever. It looks very thinly traded. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so the sales plus the income is negative. They lose 63 million, so they are hemorrhaging money. But they have plenty of cash on hand. This one is very weird. And insiders are buying. Whoa, look at this. CEO purchased $3 million worth, $1.5 million worth, 3, 4, 5 mil, like 500. What? It's got to be a typo because over here. No, this is right. You can see. CEO went from 20 million to 1. I don't know what happened here, but let's maybe it was a reverse split. I don't know. Are they doing offerings and reverse splits and all those stupid things? Let's see. Offering. Yep. 32 million offering, 7.5 million offering. Split. Did they do a reverse split? Yep, they did a 1 for 25 reverse split. Gosh, I'm good. So how much cash do they have? 20 million cash. But they're losing 60 million. They don't even make 60 million. So this is going to continue to go down. Let's just look at the monthly chart here. Yeah, I mean, it could. Yeah, institutions sold out 98%. This is bad. We're going to go ahead and pass on Cosmos Health. Let's go down to the next one, Dorchester Minerals. All right, CEO's adding a bit here, which is exciting. So it's oil and gas. All right, and it's a big paying dividend. Let's see how this looks in terms of stock price. So everything's in the millions, so I'm just going to do everything shorthand. So 170.6 million plus 123.9 million in income. That's great. Crap, they have $1 billion market cap, which means we need to add it to the stock price. So I have to do this over again really quick. So 170,660,000 like this, plus 123,900,000. Correct. Plus the market cap of 1,120,000,000. Correct. Okay, now let's add the cash and remove the debt. Oh my gosh, did you see those buys? Okay, cash. So plus 40 $1,750,000, correct, and minus the debt of total debt 0. What? Let's look at these buys. 112,000, 124, 216, 211, 209, 571,000. This is juicy, you guys, and it's a big dividend payer. Okay, let's look at the monthly chart. Does this all make sense? Ooh, wow. Man, it was $9. Okay. So, with all these shares available, I mean, we've looked at the income, the sales, cash, and debt, and now we're going to divide it by the shares available. And this is going to show us what the potential stock price should be, which is $40. It's $29. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, you guys. That's really good. All right. Institutions own 20%. I'm going to say they own more. Fintel, and we're going to do DMLP. All right, we're going to have to do this the long way. So 8.9 million shares are owned. So we're going to do 35.54 minus 8.9 minus 8.9. So 26.64 divided by 35.54. Nope, I did that wrong. Why did I do that wrong? I think it's 8.9 divided by 35.54. 25%. Yeah, so it was inverse. Okay, so times 100. So institutions own 25% of the stock. That's up 5% from here. Why is this so juicy? How? Let's look here. DMLP. Whoops, DMLP. Wow. I mean, it's been paying a dividend for quite some time. 2013. Let's look at the momentum. Okay. All right, momentum is dropping off a cliff down here, but let's look at the yearly chart. Ooh, the yearly chart says it's just heating up. Okay, so looking here, looks like a cup potential handle coming down. So last year we had 26.6 million in volume. Now we're at 9.9, and we're almost halfway through the year. So, geez Louise, I mean, I kind of like this one, you guys. I really kind of like this one. Look at these good buys down here. Huge, huge. We'll put this one on our watch list because it's good. It looks good. DMLP. Okay. This one's a good one so far. We're at 50%. One good one, one bad one. I'll add a quick note here. Okay, DMLP. Yes. And the first one we looked at was, gosh, I don't remember the symbol. COSM, that's right. All right, let's look at the next one, ECOR. I wonder if the CEO's on something on DMLP. I don't know. Okay, ECOR, they make 9 million, but they lose 22 million. Not good. CEO purchased a bunch. Let's see why. But they're super low float. Let's see if there's a pattern coming up. That could. No, the stock went from 300, so they're probably like doing offerings and stupid stuff. Yeah, the CEO's buying, but it's nothing insane. Their net income's or the total revenue's going up. Net income's not going the right way. Um, I don't really like this one. How much cash do they have on hand? 17 million cash. They're losing 22 million. Sales have been at 60%. Why are they losing so much money here? They have no debt. I'm kind of at a loss for words here. I mean, this is like the floor of where it's traded before. The low that it's gone before is 675, and right now it's 601. I mean, even this is super low, but it's not a penny stock. Okay, let's look at institutional ownership. Shoot, wrong one. ECOR. All right, so the outdated data shows 18.5% ownership, and the most updated shows 3.7% ownership. Ooh, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh my God, look at all these cells. Holy moly. Oh my God, goodness gracious. When were these cells? Last week? Ooh, good Lord. Goodbye. We're going to say pass on this one. So ECOR is a no. Let's go on to EPSN. ECOR, no. EPSN. All right, Epsilon Energy. It sounds kind of familiar. Okay, so they make 65 with 33 million in income. Tons of cash, no debt. Insider transactions are up. All right, this looks like yep. I can already tell this is a really good price stock. So let's do our math together. The market cap is not over 1 billion, so I'm going to do shorthand. So 65.7 million plus 33.1 million is 98.8. Let's look at cash and debt. Why did they sell off a bunch here and then just go ham? Oh, they sold at 7s to buy more 5s. Fine. Fine, that's fine with me, whatever. They can day trade all they want. Cash, they have 45 mil, so plus 45.24 million. Total debt, 0, okay. And let's divide this by 18.78. Stock price of 766. And it pays a 4.89 dividend. I like this one. I know institutions are smarter than me, so I know they're buying. Institutional ownership is at 67% per the old data. EPSN. I'm going to say it's over 67. Oh, why isn't it showing here? So it's not showing here probably for a few reasons. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Epsilon Energy. It's not showing up. Maybe it'll be here. Maybe it'll be here. No. No. I don't know why it's not showing. Is it a US company? Yeah, it is. Weird. So let's go to Whale Wisdom. It's my backup site. So EPSN. Okay, so I think this is not as up to date, I don't think, but we're gonna find out. It doesn't have institutional ownership up here, maybe down here. 13F shares is 12.6 million. Do I add, I mean, is that including, I don't know. This is too hard to tell, but if we're looking at JP Morgan just added a bunch. Holy moly, Palo Duro added a lot. Citadel, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. EAM Investors sold a lot, 179,000. Geez, okay. I mean, and if we look at this chart right here, my head's in the way. Let's move the monitor really quick. And let's move my head. All right, so this green line represents funds holding, so it's actually up. While the stock price is going down, that's good. And volume is, I don't know how that really helps me. And then is this RSI? I don't know if this is okay, it's just showing recent. Okay. So I mean this looks good. I don't know the total. It doesn't show funds holding, but it's showing 56 funds holding at a higher up here. So institutional ownership 56%. I'm guessing we have to add it. So 56%. Nope. So 55% plus 33%, 88%. I don't think that makes sense. I don't know. I can't really, I'm not going to try and guess on this one because it's not really clear. So just going off this, let's look at my chart here. EPSN. All right, the stock price is coming back down to reality. I apologize for that. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's coming back down. So we'll check back in on this soon, but it looks like a lot of selling right here. EPSN, we will check in on you soon, my friend. When I say that, I mean like 6 months. All right. Let's move on down to the next one. These are not bad stocks, you guys, so far. I mean, I guess around 50%, but this one's probably gonna suck because I said it's looking good. Yep, they make 11 million, but they lose 20 million. Wow, they have like no share. They have less than 1 million shares available. They lose 20 million, but what's going on here? Are they doing offerings? Yeah, they're doing offerings. So the last offering they did was March 11th. If the CEO bought after March 11th, I'm interested. No, they bought in January. And it wasn't the CEO, it's a 10% owner. So they have 10 million cash in short-term equivalents. This one doesn't really make sense to me. They make 11 million. Sales are strong. Sales quarter over quarter are good. What are institutions doing? Fintel and GHSI. Institutions own 13%, which is up from here. Let's look here. Is it getting ready for a move? GHSI. I don't have this one in my catalog. I see the reverse split right here. Yeah, this is just a risky play. We're gonna pass on this one. I'm curious, but I'm just confused. And I don't really want to do that much research. And we're coming up to an ascending triangle here, so it's going to plop back down to 450. So we're going to pass on GHSI, and we're going to go on to the next one. GitLab. That sounds familiar. GHSI is going to be a no. GTLB. All right. All right, we have a contender here. Let's do some homework. All right, the market cap is over $1 billion, so we're going to add that in. So we're at 424,300,000. Correct. They lose 172,300,000. Ouch. We're going to add in the 4,980,000,000 market cap. All right. And let's add cash, remove debt. What are the buys looking like here? GV 2021 bought at 26. Good buy. Wow, they bought 10 million, 8 million, 6 million, 12 million. Wow, pretty huge buys. They have 2.6 million shares. They're just buying on the way down. Okay. Cash, they have 295 million in cash. So I'm doing longhand, 295,400,000. Debt 0. Okay. And let's divide this by the shares float of 90 million. $61 stock. Okay. That's fine, but they're not profitable. Institutions are buying, I think. So let's go here. GTLB. 59%. Whoa, that's down severely from 80%. So institutions have been selling this bad boy. Let's take a peek. GTLB. I mean, down here. Oh, you guys can't see it. So you guys still can't see it. Let's move it up right there. So right here, you can see the momentum is slowly turning. So this is cool, but they're losing income. So let's see if their income is increasing or decreasing. So go back to their income statement. Revenue's growing substantially. Profits are growing substantially. Net income is going closer away from reality, unfortunately. So they do software development lifecycle for the US, Europe, Asia. So, I mean, this doesn't seem too bad. In terms of pricing, they have no cash flow. I wonder where they're losing their money. So, operations. Oh man. Okay. That's a lot. So, it looks like they ramped up from 2022 to now. So, I don't know. I don't want to catch a falling knife, but it looks like it put in a double bottom, triple bottom right here. Do I want to even consider it? And the reason I say that, so if we look at this pattern here, I mean, we got several things going on. So we got that pattern, we got this pattern. This looks like it could go about right there. I mean, we could say it come down to, no, it's not going to go to negative $5. Where was the 52-week low? So low here is 26.24, 30, 32. So let's do this. $137. Basically right there to the low. I don't think we're done going lower, unfortunately. So we're not done going lower. Let's we're gonna put this one as no, even though it's, you know, it's not the worst stock I've ever seen. So moving on to LMB, Limbach Holdings. Limbach. Woo, this is a pretty chart. Look at that. Engineering construction usually have poor gross margins. 20% gross margins, not bad. Let's do our math. Let's do our math. Nothing is over $1 billion, so it's going to be easy. So let's do 503 million point nothing plus 11.3. All right, add cash, remove debt. No crazy buying. I mean, 24,000, 39,000, blah, 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 blah. They have 36 million cash on hand. That's pretty cool. Plus 36. And we're going to minus the debt of minus 31.09. Okay. And we're going to divide this by 9 million, 9.12. $56 stock trading at 21. Are institutions buying or selling? And LNB, I'm gonna say buying. This seems way too undervalued. This is over 50% undervalued. Oh my gosh, look at this chart, you guys. 46% ownership as of today. This older data is 42%. So what a monster. Jeez. Went from 5 to 21. What I would do if I was, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Wayback website. I want to look at the fundamentals of this stock before it had that $5 move to 21 in this current environment. So what I'm going to do is can open a new tab, Finviz. And I'm going to do LMB. And I'm going to grab the URL immediately. Right there. All right. And I'm going here. And we're going to look at this. We're going to look at the fundamentals when it was in June of 2022. All right, so the nearest is May. And the stock should be around $5. And so what I'm basically doing is going back in time to see what I could have done to find this stock before it ran freaking 200+%. It's showing me a new chart, which is not correct. So we're gonna go back. Where's the price? Here we go. This is what we want. Okay. So it's showing a new chart, but we can see right here it's 578. And if I go to this LMB chart, it's showing 21.41. So this is the $5.78 one. So let's take a peek. So price to earnings is cheap. My head's in the way, damn it. Okay, my 8 right here. Cash is perfect. 1.5. Institutional ownership over 40%. Institutional or insider transaction is up. Shares float is very low. Gross margins over 10%. They're profitable. I mean, this is a home run. Jesus. Man, good for these guys. This is a home run. I'm going to create a scanner based off of this one to see if we can find home runs like this in the future. So we're going to do price to earnings is going to be under 10. Quick ratio is going to be over 1. Gross margin is going to be over 15%. Profit margin is going to be positive. Where's profit? Net profit margin, positive. We're going to have shares outstanding under 100 million. Shares float under 100 million. Can we go lower? Oh, we can. Okay, let's do under 20 million. And shares outstanding under 20 million. Yep, perfect. Yeah, that's good to me. Institutional ownership is high. Institutional ownership over 40%. Insider ownership, nope. Yeah, nope. I think that's the most we could come up with. Long-term debt to equity is under 1. All right, you guys, we have potential stocks just like the one we're looking at. What can we do to whittle it down some more? Target price is 1650, so let's do target price. So we're gonna do below price. Did I do that right? Let's see. No, target price should be above the price, I think. So Dillard's, so what this means is Dillard's target price is 242. This is 278. So I did it backwards. Okay. Okay, so now we're down to 22 stocks. What else can I do? The stock price, let's do under $10. I mean, these are amazing. These are amazing financials. Let's do one more of operating margin positive. Operating margin positive, yeah. All right, we're still at 22. Insiders were positive. Insider transactions were positive. So let's do positive here. Down to 4. That brings us down by quite a lot. So let's remove that. Okay, we're gonna save this. The 200% we never have, or the missed 200%, and then not any more. All right, so I just called that the missed 200%, not anymore. All right, I'm going to create another video where we're going to just review those stocks and see if we can find stocks that'll move 200%. And that was all based off of LMB right here. So thank you, LMB. We went into the past. We found the metrics that you had before you moved 200%. We're thankful. Do we like this stock where it is? I mean, we do based off of everything, but it just went up so high so fast. I mean, we'll watch it. We're gonna put it as a yes, but I'm just gonna watch it. I'm not gonna buy it at these levels because it's already up 200+%. All right. Good review with you guys there. Okay. Next one is gonna be LSAK. All right, they make 516. They lose 38. Let's do all this homework together. Everything's in millions, thank goodness. So 516.6 minus 38.3. Add cash, remove. Ooh, look at all these buys. Look at all these buys. Holy moly. Okay. I remember this company. Yep, I remember this company. South African software company. Okay, let's add the cash of 43 plus 43.94. And we're going to remove the total debt, which is 207. That's a lot. 207.86. Is their debt getting better or worse? Oh, they just took out a ton of debt. I wonder what that's for. Oh, they purchased some of their stock back. I'm just going to open this in a new tab just to see. Okay, we added sales, income, cash, and debt. And now we're going to divide it by shares available of 50.38. So the fair share price is around 6.2. This is currently at 3.95. How many stocks did they repurchase? 250,000 shares at $3.26. Beautiful. Okay. And LSAK, institutional ownership is at 26.8. I'm going to guess it's higher. LSAK. No, it's not. It's not picking up the name. Well, I guess we'll just leave that as it is, and let's go into here. All right. Yeah, this is trading in a huge pattern, so this is kind of cool. Let's go to the yearly. Look at this. Look at this. Yep. Just momentum's getting ready to flip. I mean, just it looks beautiful. So this looks good. What's going on here? Let's just take a quick peek. Earnings per share the past 5 years is down. Sales are down 5 years. Okay. So yeah. Let's go to Whale Wisdom. Let's see if they have something there. Whale Wisdom. All right. And that one chart is going to help us. Yeah, this chart right here. So basically, let me move the... We have funds holding going down to 25. Meanwhile, the share price is also coming down a little bit. Volume seems to decline as well. So yeah. Let's look at the recent buys and sells. Rockefeller sold 1,000. Susquehanna sold 13,000. They bought some calls. Northern Trust sold 422. DE Shaw sold 54,000. Morgan Stanley sold 2,800. Deutsche Bank sold 426,000 shares. That's a lot. Citadel bought some puts and some calls. Ocuando Quantitative Group sold 10,000. State Street bought 5,000. Potomac bought 5,918. Millennium Management sold 98,000. UBS bought 19,000. So it looks like a lot more buying than selling going on. We're going to put this one on our watch list. We'll check back in on it in, goodness, a few months, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so back to the monthly chart. I mean, look at this. It's just respecting the boundaries so well. Are we seeing an increase in volume here? What did I select? Here we go. I apologize for all the crazy movements. I just want to see the volume. Gosh, look at all this green volume. Let's zoom in. Right, all the way back to 2017. Look at the, I mean, there's a ton of red, but this green is just unparalleled. So it's having trouble breaking the Ichimoku cloud, the bear cloud. This month we're at 870,000 in volume. Last month we were at 1.6. I mean, I think we're getting ready for a move. Only 48,000 shares are traded a day though. So I like this one. I like this one. But look at this candle. Look at that weekly candle. Do you guys see that? That's nuts. Okay, I think the price is going down. This is a huge hanging man. Can I make it bigger so you guys can see? Okay. Right here, look at that. That's a hanging man. That means the stock price is definitely, I'm not saying definitely, but I think it's going to go lower next week. So we're going to put this one on a yes, and we're going to wait, I would say a couple months, at least a couple months. So LSAK, wait a couple months. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, back to our spreadsheet. NAOV, NanoVibronix. Oh my gosh, this is like a micro cap, I think. They make 800,000. They lose 5 million. Their market cap is 6 million. They have some cash. Institutions are buying like crazy. Insiders are buying like crazy. There's only 80,000 shares available. What? That is crazy. We're going to have to do some crazy math here. Let's just see if they have more than 5 million cash on hand. 2.71. Total assets 5.88. Total liabilities 2.65. I mean, this is kind of crazy because they make 800,000, but there's only 80,000 shares available. So that's like a $10 stock price, not including the debt. They're getting sales consistently. What's going on here? What's their website? This is just so wild. This is just so wild. Okay, let's look here. NAOV. How much do institutions own? $17,000, 3.27%. So not that much. What's the chart look like? Pretty bad. Okay, so they must be doing offerings and splits, I'm guessing. Yep, nope. Yep, they did a couple offerings. I don't know if they've done a split recently. Yeah, they did a reverse stock split. Okay. So yep, so they did a 20-to-1 reverse stock split. How much are insiders buying? I guess that's a good question. Did they buy after February? Not quite. So insiders are not very bullish if they're not. I mean, they're only buying like 12,000 shares. So, I mean, their net income's looking better from 2021 to 2022. I don't know. This one just is kind of peculiar. I'm sure it's probably going to have its day in the sun where it just goes to $100 because it's literally, oh my God, and 30,000 of the 80,000 shares are being shorted. This is just insane. We're going to pass on it. It's good, but it'll be fun to watch in the future because it's going to go crazy. So let's just put a little note in AOV. No. All right. Yep. The next one is Insight Enterprises. Ooh, nice. $130 stock. Ooh, this one looks pretty healthy. Okay. Let's do. Wow. Let's do some math. So I have to do longhand. 10 billion, 100 million, like this. Yep. Plus 273,900,000 plus 4,310,000,000. Yep. Add cash minus debt. Ooh, good buys. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. You guys can see these buys. My calculator's in the way a little bit, but look at these buys. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Add cash, remove debt. So plus 163.64 million. Wow. Crap, I have to do longhand. Minus 163.64. Okay, so I have to add plus 163,640,000. 163, yep. Okay, and then minus their debt. Only 637,900,000. All right, wow. All right, and then divide this by the shares flow, which is 33,220,000. Share price of $427. Wow. Jesus Louises. Do you guys see this chart? No, my head's in the way, of course. Let me move my head. Look at this freaking chart. Wow. Institutions own 115%. NSIT, let's see what the verdict is. 129% now. Wow, this is pretty crazy. I like this one. I've charted this one out before. Why didn't I buy it when I charted it out? Look at all this green. Wow. Okay, so let's do new drawings. Let's do 2023. And let's remove all the studies. This is just going to make it easier for me to draw. Okay, so we're going to do this first here to here. So we can see it respects it pretty well because, let's zoom in on it. Right here, it's acting as resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So I like this. Now, let's go to here. I could get away with this right here. And this channel like that. Okay. I can definitely do this and then probably that. That. And then from here, you guys can kind of see, yeah, from here. Gosh, just so crazy. So, yeah. Okay, so a lot going on here. If it could come down and touch 101 again, that would be nice. Will it do that? I have no idea. This has been a monster. I mean, this is something I guess I would put on the back burner. Let's look at the daily chart. We got a gap here. Yep, this is another hanging man. You guys see this right here? I'm guessing we'll see a down day on Monday here. So, yeah. We have a gap to fill here anyway at 117. So, yeah, 117, 100. We'll put it on the burner, the back burner. That was a good one. This is another one I would want to look back into the future on. or I'm sorry, back into the past. And, I wish I would have bought it right here, which is when COVID happened, which is, you can't really predict that on the macro of stocks, but there is a wonderful video where if we were following that video, we would have known there was a bigger worldwide event coming. It's a George Tritch period of money. It's my periods of when to make money video. It's my most popular video. I think it has over 10,000 views, which is amazing. Okay. This is a good one. Let's go on to our next stock. Nuwellis, $3 stock. They make $8 million, but they lose double that. That's not a good formula. They have no debt, but they have a bunch of cash. Okay, they have good gross margins, good institutional insider buying, very low float stock. Oh god, it looks like they've. Oh my god, the stock has been up to $600 million. We're not even going to entertain this. This one is just a company that continues to reverse split on their people and just horrible. Yeah, okay, we're going to skip out on this one. POAI, that sounds very familiar. Let's just go back in here and put NWUE. NUWE. No. POAI. Let's see this one. Predictive Oncology. I like that name. They make $1 million, but they lose 25 million. Come on, guys. What's insider buying like? Not that much. Director buying $5,000 worth. CEO buying $5,000 worth. Come on. I guess director bought $60,000 worth. How much cash they have on hand? 22 million cash, which is close to their debt. Are they offering? Yep, they're doing offerings on the retail investors, which is disgusting. So this is a nope. Next is Sol Emeren. I know this one very well. I bought this when it was $1 when it went to $30. POI is a no. Sol. Okay, it's at 351. So they're not profitable anymore. I think they were for a couple quarters. So 63, everything's a million. So 63.4 minus 0.5. Plus, let's add the cash, remove the debt. They have 107 million point one in cash, and then the debt is minus 48.52. 121, and then we're going to divide that by 57.23. This is a $2 stock now. Yeah, so I mean, things look good. It looks undervalued, but I know this one pretty well because I was in it for a long time. I didn't sell it in the 30s. I wish I did, but what's going on here is they really need to prove themselves. They purchased Emeren, which is an Italian solar company, renewable company, and that's those cells and that stuff is materializing. So I think this company is going to be a boss. And the CEO did come from First Solar, which that stock is doing very well. So Sol is going to be a major dominance player once it gets its footing. They do utility size solar projects that have really good margins. So yeah. This one's going to be on a cycle again. I think it's going to go to 30s and beyond in the future. It just needs to come back down to reality again. So we're saying no to Sol. I do own quite a bit though in my IRA. I'm going to add more. My average in my IRA is like $1 something. Okay, STAA. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this one looks good, but it's showing as overvalued. So let's do the homework. Oh, they have $1 billion market cap, so I have to do everything longhand. 294,700,000 plus 31,900,000, correct? Plus 3,090,000,000. Yep. And let's add cash, move debt. What are these buys looking like? Oh wow, 1 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7, 8, $9 million from Broadwood Partners. Wow. At $47. It's at 60 now. Jesus. Weezus. So plus 86.4. Okay, 86,480,000. Minus the debt of, wow, 380,000. Okay. Divide this by the 47,890,000 shares, correct? $66 share price. It's at 63 now. I mean, where is this on the charts? Ooh, it's coming down. It is coming on down. We're gonna watch it for the next couple weeks for sure. Wrong thing. STAA. Yes, keep on watch over next month. All right. Okay. I like that one. That was a good one. STAA, now Tidewater. I'm just gonna open all the rest of these now. All right. Let's look at Tidewater. Okay. Let's do some math on this one. It looks good, honestly. So 735,100,000, correct. Plus 1,200,000 income, correct. Plus 2,280,000,000, correct. Let's add cash, remove debt. Ooh, let's take a look at these buys in a minute. Cash is 164 million, longhand 19, correct. Minus the debt, which is 169 million, 40,000, correct. Okay. And then let's look at these buys. Wow, $10 million buy, $10 million buy at $30. Well, one's at 1780, one's at 30. Wow, wow, wow. What's the price? 45. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, where's my calc? And then we're going to divide this by the shares float, which is 49,770,000. $60 stock price. It's currently 45. I see this as undervalued. Ooh, stock price used to be really high, but it's doing well now. I don't think we would see any offerings here. Yeah, they did actually. August and November. Let's see what institutions are doing with Tidewater TDW. 99% down from, oh no, it's up 85. Wow, from 85 to 99. That's good. We're gonna put Tidewater as yes. All right, next is UTI, VPG, and VRAR. All right. Universal Technical Institute. This is a school. Okay. Let's bust out the calc here. Everything's in millions, thank goodness. So 495.4 plus 2.8. All right. And let's add cash, remove debt. Plus 66.45 minus total debt of 67.45. All right. and divided by 32.75. This is a $15 stock trading at $6.38. Let's look at the insider buys. Woo, chunky. Coliseum Management buying a ton. Great for them. Just let's look at the numbers really quick. Total assets 552 mil, total liabilities 337. Not the worst ratio, not the worst ratio. Income is growing, nice. Profits growing as well. Net income kind of ugly. Why is it going down like that? Operating expenses, okay. Interesting. Okay. I like this. I like this. I like this. Let's look at the monthly chart. All right, it's kind of trading sideways. If you would have bought this back in 2015, you would have been pissed because it's around the same price. I think it's going to go lower because we have a bear flag. So here's the flagpole and here's the flag. And I think this is probably going to come down to 450, 374 to 450. And I think it's undervalued. They're profitable. I mean, what else could you ask for here? What are institutions doing? So institutions, the old data is 82.3. New data is 87.8. So we're going to say yes here, even though let's put yes with a caveat. So yes, but be cautious of bear flag. Okay, let's go to VPG. Ooh, nice. Okay, this one looks good. Let's bust out the calculator. Everything's in millions, thank goodness. So 363.8 plus 36.7. Well, honey, and then let's go add cash, remove debt. Oh, look at these buys. Wes coming. Wow, about $1 million worth, $1 million worth. He owns 465,000. Wow. Okay. Add cash, which is 88.56. And we're going to remove the debt, which is 60.8. Was that right? Yep, 60.8. Okay. And then we're going to take this divided by the shares available, divided by 13.24. $32 stock, trading at $35. That's fine. Ooh, look at this. Okay. So what we're seeing here, you see this demand. This is some demand. The share price went from 38 down to 32, and then the stock got bought up a lot right in here. So just looking at the metrics, this month we're at 1.05 million in volume. Last month was 888,000, 1.4 million. This is a good indicator right here. It bounced right off of these. And as of Friday's price, you could have bought this in June of 2018 and been even, unfortunately. So yeah, this one's fairly priced. Let's look at institutional ownership actually. VPG. So most current data says 96%, old data says 86. Wow, it's up 10%. So I like this one. This is a yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And let's go to VRAR. Okay, this is going to be a close one. Makes 11 million, loses 6.8. They have some cash, so let's do some maths here. 11.5 minus 6.8, 4.7. Let's add cash, remove debt. Plus 16 million, good for them. 0.25 minus debt, which is 0. Okay. The insider buys by the director are pretty strong. 100,000 shares is owned now by Emeren Lemuel. So we're going to now take this divided by the shares available, which is 8.62. A fair price of $2.43. What are institutionals doing with this? It shows that institutions own 8%. This is showing 9.36%. Vanguard owns a bit, 531,000 shares. Okay. So pretty fresh stock, it looks like. Yeah, I like this at 243. So let's wait. It's not bad, but we can wait. All right. So we just went and we looked at, again, all the stocks in the stock market with a bunch of insider buying where the stock is over $2, gross margins are over 10%, and the quick ratio is over 1, meaning the stock has adequate cash, and long-term debt to equity is under 1, so they don't have too much debt. And we created a back in the past stock screener that looks at companies that could potentially run 200%. We'll look at that in next week's video. I hope you guys are doing well. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. It really helps. Thanks. Bye.